In the hustle and bustle of modern life, we often find ourselves overwhelmed with the stresses and worries of daily existence. Whether it is the constant pressure of work, the pursuit of financial stability, or the quest for personal happiness, it is easy to feel lost and disconnected from the natural flow of life. But what if there was a way to reconnect with the universe, to align ourselves with the energy of abundance and prosperity that flows all around us? What if, by making small mindful changes in our daily habits and thoughts, we could open the doors to a life filled with peace, success, and fulfillment? In this video, we will embark on a transformative journey inspired by ancient Buddhist teachings, uncovering the wisdom that has helped countless individuals achieve prosperity, not just in their material lives, but in their spiritual and emotional well-being as well. The Buddhist path to abundance is not about accumulating wealth for its own sake. It is about living in harmony with the universe, cultivating a mindset of gratitude, compassion, and mindfulness that naturally attracts positive energy into our lives. The spiritual nature of prosperity in Buddhism. Before we dive into the specific practices that can help us attract abundance, it is important to understand the deeper spiritual meaning of prosperity in Buddhism. Unlike in many other belief systems, where wealth is often viewed as a purely material pursuit, Buddhism teaches that true prosperity encompasses much more than just financial success. In fact, it is about cultivating inner peace, developing a compassionate heart, and living in alignment with the natural flow of the universe. The Buddha's teachings emphasize the interconnectedness of all things. Everything in life is connected, from the thoughts we think to the actions we take to the environment in which we live. This principle of interconnectedness, often referred to as dependent origination in Buddhist philosophy, reminds us that nothing exists in isolation. Our prosperity, therefore, is not a matter of luck or chance, but the result of the energy we put out into the world. Karma, one of the core concepts in Buddhism, plays a central role in shaping our lives and our experience of abundance. Karma teaches us that every action we take, whether it be a thought, word, or deed, creates an energetic ripple that returns to us in some form. If we cultivate positive energy through acts of kindness, generosity, and mindfulness, we create the conditions for prosperity to flow into our lives. On the other hand, if we harbor negative thoughts, engage in harmful behaviors, or cling to material desires, we may find ourselves blocked from the natural flow of abundance. The key to unlocking prosperity, then, lies in aligning our energy with the universe's natural flow of abundance. This means living mindfully, with awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and making conscious choices that promote positivity and harmony. By doing so, we create an environment, both internally and externally, that attracts prosperity and success. The power of mindfulness and intention. One of the most powerful tools we have at our disposal on the path to prosperity is the practice of mindfulness. In Buddhism, mindfulness refers to the act of being fully present in the moment, aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It is through mindfulness that we can begin to observe the patterns in our lives that may be blocking us from experiencing abundance. For example, how often do we find ourselves caught up in negative thinking? Perhaps we worry about money, stress over our jobs, or feel anxious about the future. These negative thoughts create a vibration of lack and scarcity, which in turn attracts more of the same into our lives. But when we practice mindfulness, we become aware of these thought patterns and can begin to shift them. The Buddha teaches us that the mind is a powerful tool for creating our reality. What we think, we become, he said, highlighting the importance of cultivating a positive mindset. By focusing our thoughts on abundance, gratitude, and positivity, we can begin to change the energy we put out into the world and, in turn, attract more abundance into our lives. One way to harness the power of mindfulness is through the practice of setting clear intentions. Intentions are like seeds that we plant in the garden of our lives. When we set an intention, we are directing our energy and focus toward a specific goal or desire. Just as a gardener must tend to their plants by watering them, giving them sunlight and removing weeds, we must nurture our intentions by staying mindful and focused on them. For example, if you desire financial abundance, you might set an intention like, I am open to receiving financial opportunities and wealth in all areas of my life. This intention, when repeated regularly and mindfully, becomes a guiding force that helps you stay aligned with your goal of abundance. If you found peace and inspiration in these teachings, remember to like this video and subscribe. Join us on this journey to attract more abundance and mindfulness into our lives. Practical rituals for attracting prosperity. Now that we understand the importance of mindfulness and intention, let us explore some practical rituals that can help us align our energy with prosperity. These rituals, inspired by Buddhist teachings, are simple yet powerful practices that can be incorporated into your daily routine to help attract positive energy and abundance into your life. 1. The ritual of 3 cloves. The first ritual involves the use of 3 cloves, a spice that has been used for centuries in spiritual practices for protection and attracting good fortune. In Buddhist tradition, cloves are seen as a symbol of protection against negative energies and a tool for clearing away obstacles that may be blocking the flow of abundance. To perform this ritual, simply take 3 whole cloves and place them under your bed. As you do so, take a moment to set your intention for protection and prosperity. Visualize your home and your life being filled with positive energy, and imagine a protective shield surrounding you, keeping out any negativity. This ritual should be repeated every 2 weeks, with the cloves being replaced to keep the energy fresh and vibrant. As you replace the cloves, take a moment to express gratitude for the protection and abundance you have already received, and reaffirm your intention to attract even more positive energy into your life. 2. The power of bay leaves for success. The second ritual we will explore involves the use of bay leaves, a symbol of success and victory in many cultures, including Buddhism. Bay leaves are believed to have the power to attract financial opportunities and clear away obstacles that may be preventing personal and professional growth. To perform this ritual, select 3 whole bay leaves and place them under your bed, near where you rest your head. As you do so, focus your thoughts on specific goals you wish to achieve, whether they be financial, personal, or spiritual. Visualize these goals as already being accomplished and feel gratitude for the success you are manifesting. In addition to placing the bay leaves under your bed, you can also perform a simple ritual of writing your wishes on one of the leaves and then burning it, allowing the ashes to be carried away by the wind. This act symbolizes the release of your desires into the universe, and the burning of the leaf is a way of amplifying the energy of your intention. The importance of gratitude in attracting prosperity. One of the most powerful emotions we can cultivate on the path to prosperity is gratitude. In Buddhist teachings, gratitude is seen as a way to open the heart and align ourselves with the flow of positive energy in the universe. When we are grateful for what we have, we create an energetic vibration that attracts even more abundance into our lives. Think of gratitude as a magnet for prosperity. When we focus on the blessings we already have, we naturally attract more of the same. This is why the Buddha often emphasized the importance of cultivating a heart of gratitude in all aspects of life. One simple way to practice gratitude is through a daily gratitude meditation. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit in a quiet place and reflect on the things you are grateful for. It could be something as simple as the air you breathe, the food you eat, or the love of friends and family. As you focus on these blessings, feel the warmth of gratitude filling your heart and expanding out into the world. You can also combine gratitude with the rituals we have discussed. For example, as you place the cloves, bay leaves, or wish paper under your bed or pillow, take a moment to express gratitude for the protection, success, and abundance that these items symbolize. By doing so, you amplify the energy of your intentions and create a positive feedback loop that attracts even more prosperity into your life. Overcoming limiting beliefs and blocks to prosperity. While these rituals and practices are powerful tools for attracting abundance, it is important to recognize that sometimes we may be blocked from receiving prosperity due to limiting beliefs or negative thought patterns. These beliefs, often formed in childhood or through past experiences, can create an invisible barrier that prevents us from experiencing the abundance we deserve. Common limiting beliefs include thoughts like, "Money is hard to come by," "I don't deserve to be wealthy," or "Success is only for other people." These beliefs, whether conscious or subconscious, shape the way we approach life and can sabotage our efforts to attract prosperity. The first step in overcoming limiting beliefs is to become aware of them. Pay attention to the thoughts that arise when you think about money, success, or abundance. Do you feel resistance or discomfort? Do negative thoughts immediately come to mind? If so, these are signs that you may be carrying limiting beliefs that need to be addressed. One effective way to reprogram your mind and eliminate these beliefs is through the practice of positive affirmations. Affirmations are simple, positive statements that reflect the reality you want to create. For example, instead of thinking money is hard to earn, you might affirm, "I attract wealth easily and effortlessly." By repeating these affirmations regularly, you begin to rewire your brain and replace negative thought patterns with positive ones. In addition to affirmations, you can also use visualization techniques to overcome limiting beliefs. Visualization involves imagining yourself already living the life you desire, feeling the emotions of success, abundance, and fulfillment. The more vividly you can imagine this reality, the more likely it is to manifest in your life. What's one intention you're setting to invite prosperity into your life? Share it in the comments below, and let's build a community of positivity and growth together. Creating an environment of prosperity. Just as our thoughts and beliefs shape our experience of abundance, so too does our physical environment. In Buddhist practice, the energy of the space we live in is considered to be crucial for attracting prosperity. By creating a harmonious and peaceful environment, we allow the energy of abundance to flow freely into our lives. One way to create an environment of prosperity is by decluttering and cleaning your living space. In Buddhist philosophy, clutter is seen as a form of stagnant energy that can block the flow of positive vibrations. By removing unnecessary items and keeping your home clean and organized, you create space for new opportunities and abundance to enter. Another way to enhance the energy of your home is by using incense or essential oils, such as cinnamon or bay leaf, to purify the air and uplift the vibrations of the space. You can also incorporate elements of nature, such as plants, crystals, or water features, to create a sense of balance and harmony. In addition to creating a physical environment that supports prosperity, it is important to cultivate a mindset of abundance in your interactions with others. Surround yourself with people who share your positive outlook on life and who support your goals and dreams. By doing so, you create a community of like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire each other on the path to prosperity. The role of detachment in attracting prosperity. While it is important to set clear intentions and take mindful action toward attracting abundance, it is equally important to practice detachment from the outcome. In Buddhist teachings, detachment is the practice of letting go of attachment to specific results. trusting that the universe will provide what is needed at the right time. When we cling too tightly to a desired outcome, we create resistance that can block the flow of abundance. This is because attachment is rooted in fear, the fear that we will not get what we want, or that we will lose what we have. By practicing detachment, we release this fear and open ourselves to the infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer. One way to practice detachment is through the cultivation of faith and trust in the universe. Trust that the universe is always working in your favor, even if things don't unfold exactly as you expect. By letting go of control and surrendering to the flow of life, you allow abundance to come to you in ways that you may not have anticipated. In conclusion, the path to prosperity in Buddhism is not about striving for material wealth or success, but about aligning your energy with the natural flow of the universe. Through mindfulness, intention, gratitude, and detachment, you can create the conditions for abundance to flow into your life effortlessly. By incorporating these rituals and practices into your daily routine, you will not only attract prosperity, but also cultivate a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. Let this journey toward abundance be one of mindfulness, compassion, and trust in the wisdom of the universe. Remember, prosperity is not something that exists outside of you. It is a reflection of the energy you carry within. By aligning yourself with the flow of abundance, you can create a life filled with peace, success, and joy. Mindful spending, the Buddhist approach to wealth management. As we deepen our understanding of prosperity from a Buddhist perspective, it becomes clear that wealth and material success are not inherently negative or distracting from the spiritual path. Instead, they are tools that can be used mindfully to support our personal growth and the well-being of others. But how do we manage wealth in a way that is consistent with Buddhist values? The Buddhist approach to wealth is centered on mindfulness, moderation, and the intention to use resources wisely for the benefit of all beings. Wealth is not something to be hoarded or used selfishly, but rather something to be managed with wisdom and care, recognizing that everything we have is interconnected with the lives of others. 1. Mindfulness in spending, conscious choices and ethical living. The first step in managing wealth mindfully is to bring awareness to how we spend our money. In today's consumer-driven society, it is easy to fall into the trap of mindless spending, buying things we don't need or making purchases out of habit, boredom, or social pressure. But in Buddhism, mindfulness is the key to breaking free from this cycle of craving and attachment. In Buddhism, the middle way refers to the path of moderation between extremes. It is the balanced approach to life that avoids both excessive indulgence and extreme asceticism. This principle can be applied to wealth management as well, guiding us to find a healthy balance between material success and spiritual simplicity. While it is perfectly acceptable to enjoy the fruits of our labor and to seek financial stability, the middle way teaches us not to become attached to wealth or to measure our self-worth by material possessions. True abundance comes from a sense of inner peace and contentment, not from the accumulation of things. A key aspect of the middle way is understanding the difference between needs and desires. Needs are the essentials for a healthy, happy life: food, shelter, clothing, and meaningful relationships. Desires, on the other hand, are often based on fleeting pleasures or external validation. By focusing on fulfilling our needs and letting go of unnecessary desires, we free ourselves from the cycle of craving and dissatisfaction that often accompanies the pursuit of material wealth. 3. Generosity as wealth management, the practice of sharing. As we mentioned earlier, generosity is a core principle in Buddhism, and it also plays a key role in wealth management. In the Buddhist approach to prosperity, wealth is not something to be hoarded, but something to be shared with others. When we share our wealth, whether through charitable donations, supporting our community, or helping those in need, we create positive karma and strengthen our connection to the flow of abundance. The practice of sharing is not just about giving money. It is about cultivating a mindset of abundance and compassion. By recognizing that there is enough for everyone and that our well-being is tied to the well-being of others, we shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of prosperity. This shift in perspective allows us to use our resources in ways that benefit both ourselves and the greater good. For example, instead of seeing charitable giving as a sacrifice, we can view it as an investment in the collective well-being. By supporting organizations that align with our values or helping individuals in need, we contribute to the creation of a more compassionate, just, and prosperous world. Abundance in relationships, the power of compassion and connection. While financial prosperity is one aspect of abundance, true wealth in Buddhism extends far beyond material success. One of the most important forms of abundance we can cultivate is the abundance of love, compassion, and connection in our relationships. After all, what is the value of wealth if we are disconnected from others and lack meaningful relationships? As we reach the conclusion of this journey through Buddhist teachings on prosperity, it becomes clear that true abundance goes far beyond material wealth or financial success. In Buddhism, abundance is a holistic experience, one that encompasses not only our external circumstances, but also our inner world of thoughts, emotions, and relationships. We have explored how Buddhist principles such as karma and interconnectedness remind us that our energy and actions shape our reality. Every thought, every gesture, and every decision sends out ripples into the world, which inevitably return to us. By choosing to live mindfully, by giving freely of ourselves, and by practicing kindness toward others, we set the stage for abundance to naturally flow back into our lives. We have also seen that abundance is not just something to be pursued, but something to be cultivated from within. Generosity, the practice of giving without attachment, opens the doors to receiving more. Compassion, the act of deeply understanding and caring for others, creates the fertile ground for meaningful relationships and emotional wealth. Gratitude, the heartfelt recognition of all that we already have, acts as a powerful magnet that draws even more blessings into our lives. While the rituals and practices we discussed, such as the use of cloves, bay leaves, and wish papers, serve as valuable tools to help us focus our intentions and align our energy with the flow of prosperity, it is essential to remember that these are only symbolic representations. The real power lies not in the objects themselves, but in the intention and mindfulness we bring to them. It is our inner state, our mindset of abundance, and our ability to let go of attachment that ultimately determines the prosperity we experience. As you move forward, reflect on the lessons from this journey. How can you bring more mindfulness to your daily life? How can you align your actions with the values of generosity and compassion? What limiting beliefs might be holding you back? And how can you release them to open yourself to the infinite possibilities that life has to offer? May you walk the path of abundance with peace, joy, and an unwavering faith in the wisdom of the universe. And may the prosperity you seek be not only material, but a profound sense of inner wealth, fulfillment, and connection to the flow of life. For more wisdom on living a life of peace and abundance, make sure to hit the notification bell. Together, we'll continue exploring the path to inner fulfillment.